Hello and welcome to this Minecraft Let's Play from the Lionheart server. I hope you're alright, Today we're playing some Minecraft 1.13 out here on the island. Darn it, I hit the roof. And you've seen maybe by now, that there are some new things that I've just completed some things here really. Completed the bridge here, it's not quite done underneath, but I ran out of dark prismarine again, so that's why. And I took the time as well to build a building around our little mushroom farm. Let's go over there. As you can see, I'm flying again. We had some problems with the server, but they seem to be resolved now. So yeah, I built this building, okay, and it's very unique. I think that's what Nubika said when she came over to look at it. There's a ship up top, but the building is kind of square. So, yeah. But I think it looks super quirky, that's what I think. And really, you know, the coolest place to look at it is probably from the skies or from down here. Yeah. Goes with the style. It fits a purpose. And yeah, I like it. It's, I don't know, these roofs, right? They're tricky to do. And they look really good, but they also look super quirky. So there's a boat, but it's like extended out here now because and folded around, and the whole thing is quite unique, to be honest. Actually, from this point, it looks really good as well. So anyway, in here I've just put in some other blocks. Still the same old mushroom farm, but it's doing really well. I've gotten quite a lot of mushrooms, and we're gonna need them quite soon. Maybe next time, maybe in a stream. This is actually Sunday when I'm recording this, so yep, I'm going to stream in a couple of hours. Now, today we're going to do something down here. We're going to build a rocket factory. Yes, a firework star station is our first thing here that we want. Okay, so we want to stand some sort of here, maybe? Or actually, you know what? It's going to be kind of far-fetched out here in the... So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's stand here maybe, yeah? In the middle, let's say that. And so then we want things to come here. We want 1 item, 2, 3, 4. Right, so it needs to be at least that far, probably that far, to be honest. So we could move it potentially 1, 2, 3 more this way, which I think we should do. So like that, right? So then we'll have a crafting bench here. Do I even have a crafting bench on me? No, I don't. Well, that's a placeholder for now. And then we want droppers here. We want like 1 there, 2, 3, 4. But we can take away this one, right? And then on the other side, we want 2 like that. So what we're doing here with firework stars? Well, we need 2 lots of dice. We need possibly gunpowder, possibly heads and such like. Possibly an extra ingredient such as feathers. And then we need paper, I guess. I can't remember. I'll look it up, guys. I know that this is the layout. And now, the thing is, though, behind some of these, we also need to have one of these randomizer. I think we need to go back this much, to be honest. Randomizers, right? So we want to sort of sometimes get an item and sometimes not. So those needs to go back here. And then somewhere here, so like here, I would like to have a hopper. So I stand around here, right? I stand on this block here, crafting things up, and then I just want to throw them in, right? Like that, once I've crafted them. And then from there, that's what we want to use to set this off. So we want to have a comparator behind here. So that just basically, if there's anything in here, that needs to start the system up again, basically. Okay, so something like this, right? We want to have like a repeater going in here to each one of these. And then we want to have a redstone line back here. Did I miss something here? No, I'm alright. And then that goes into a randomizer if it's needed. And then that just basically sends a signal like that. Although that's a little bit low for my liking, to be honest. Like that, right? So then, if it is long enough, the signal, it'll trigger this. Otherwise, it won't. Yep. Okay, guys. Okay, so I've worked a little bit more on this here now. And this is what we got so far. So these two here, they're going to contain 8 different dice each. Well, 9 maybe. And they're both randomized, and there's a little clock here. So when there's an item passing through here, basically that'll fire this clock, which will dispense a random number of items here. Now I've set it at the moment to always dispense items, because in this thing I only have items that will trigger this thing here, this dropper. And so that's fine, but we'll change that out. Now this is going to contain gunpowder, and we always want a gunpowder, so that's fine. And these three here, sorry, they're going to be exactly the same as the die over there, but they're going to contain other things, such as heads and things like that. And yeah, we're getting there with this. Now I need to connect this wire here, also to over here. And then this is pretty much done. I don't want to go this close, do I? Because I probably want a double chest here. Go another block over here. And yeah, I got a tutorial on this thing, of course. If you haven't seen that, you should go and check it out. It's somewhere on my channel. And you should be alright to follow it still. It's quite new, to be honest. So like something like this. Actually, we go up here. Let's go up here. Ready. So it's a little bit symmetrical here. And yeah, I'm doing this, of course, because I have the fireworks shop. And all I have now is the flight rockets and the skull rockets, the creeper skull rockets. But I, of course, want to expand this quite substantially, guys. Quite substantially indeed. So that's what we're doing here. And I'm hoping it's going to go alright, because I need this to work, to summarize. So this is going to be too long a signal, isn't it? So let's see how far it reaches. So if we take a repeater here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, maybe. We'll see if that's enough. So that's nice. So we have that connected, and so now we should be able to do a dummy run here. I just need to fill in. Oh, I need these. Fill in items in all these randomizers, and fill in items in these things as well. I'll just take any old items and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we have a water stream, and I've changed a little bit here before the test. So this observer is giving us problems on this side. So when I took the signal from here and went over that way, it didn't quite work as intended, because of course the observer gets 2 signals. One when there's an item in the hopper, and one when the item leaves the hopper. And that's fine for this clock, but it's not fine here, because we only ever want 1 signal from these 4 droppers. So I decided to just basically take a signal from the other side as well of this hopper. It's very popular, and put it around like that. And that seems to work fine. So let's just see that we have something in all the things. And now I've still set them all to always fire, so we should have a cacophony of items flying out here. Yes, that is nice, guys. That is working fine. So now we can just stand here, actually facing like this. Really, we need to have some blocks here, of course, facing like this. And then when we're done with a star, we can just stand here and wait. We get all the items into our inventory, and we can craft the next thing, and then we can throw it in, and so on and so forth. That's going to be nice. Now there are still some things to do here, of course. First of all, it needs to look a little bit better. There needs to be glass here and on top as well, so that the items don't fly everywhere, which they do now, as can be seen by these buttons down here. And then, of course, I need to make it look better as well, as in I needed to have some sort of basic design down here anyway. So, okay, guys, so this is the quite crazy design that I'm going for here. Yep, we have a very neutral grey wall. I actually really like this light grey concrete powder. It's really nice. And then we have some color here, of course. The pattern of pink, magenta and purple. And then some cyan colored floor here with the water. And yeah, I thought we could go with a checkered pattern here, actually, for like a kitchen pattern or something like that. But I'm not going to do this part of the room today, because we're going to have the firework maker in that part of the room. I might do that in a stream, or I might do that in the next episode. We'll see. And let me know in the comments, of course, what you think of my firework maker. I like it. I think it's shiny. It's based off of an idea, as usual, when it comes to me, I guess, of Ito's. That was wrong. And I don't know how he made his, to be honest. I don't know what the redstone is like. So I've just done it my way, basically. So what we're going to do for lights in here, I don't know. What we're going to do next, though, is I'm going to finish this up. And then I'm going to go and fill all these in with the correct things. Then we'll make some firework stars. Okay, so let's stock this machine up. I have gathered almost everything. Well, I've gathered everything, but I am short on some things here. So first of all, on this side here, we need all of the dice. We're going to do that in a second, actually. Let's go over to the other side, because I have the dice in that chest over there. Let's go over to the other side here. In this far hopper here, where you have no randomizer, you should have gunpowder only. And you might as well fill that up, because you're going to get one gunpowder, or use one gunpowder each and every time here. Now, the second one here is a little bit interesting, because what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 different items here. Feathers, gold nuggets, heads. Now, obviously, that's creeper heads or something like that, but it's also things like cod heads and things like that that you get in abundance on this server. What's that? Spectral arrow? Oh, I had no clue. Okay, well, I don't want to make that, because that's one of the things that I'm really short on, is glowstone. I need to go to the nether, and I need to fix some glowstone, I think. But we're going to make fire charges here. I thought I could do that. Oh, yeah, I need some gunpowder. Yeah, so fire charges is the 3rd item or 4th item. So they will give you a different effect depending on which one it is. Now, check out my tutorial in the subject if you're interested in that. Now, I'm just going to make some here. And we'll put that in. The shiny thing about having all of those in this particular dropper is that it'll only select one of them each time, if it selects any at all. So that's nice. Now this is for glowstone. That will give you, actually this is for diamonds. We need to go and get them. This is for glowstone, and that will give you the, is it the sparkles, or I can't remember, guys. I really can't remember. We'll just have to experiment a little bit. Let's take 32 diamonds. That's not too bad. And the oh no, I think the glowstone is the trailing effect, and the diamond is the sparkling effect. So that's how you fill those in. Now the thing is here, though, this business here with the dice, I'm not sure what dice I have and I don't have, and I don't know what dice I want to have. So for instance, green is quite pants, blue as well, black is rather bad as well, and so there are some dice here. We can take some of them, you know. Brown doesn't do very well. These do really well. And white is nice, but I'm going to have to go and get more dice as well. But the idea is, anyway, that you chuck these in different droppers, right? So that you can get more every time. So let's put white in there and yellow in there. So that's that. Now we have at least some sort of semblance of fullness in there. Let's empty our inventory. And let's try it out, guys. Now, I'm super chuffed that we built this finally, because I have been dying, basically, to make many different types of rockets here. We need quite an empty inventory here, but we do need one item. I suspect there's tons of rubbish here from my testing things. Alright, so let's see here. Tuck in one item here. We get various things, bits and bobs. Oh my days, we've got a lot. Oh yeah, because it's set to always fire now. Darn it. Okay, well, so from this we can, for instance, make a firework that is, let's see, what is this? Small ball, yellow trail, and if we add the dust, it is also with a twinkle. Okay, and the fire charge makes it a big ball, and then we can add some other colors here as well. Maybe we just need one though. And that one. So there we go. So then we do that. Now we have, if we have some colors over, we can just tuck the firework charge in again, and that'll be what it fades to. So you see now it'll fade to yellow, red, and white. There we go. And then we just tuck that in, and we get a new lot. Now, of course, I need to fix this now before I get too far into this, because I don't want items, I don't want every item every time, of course. And here guys, if you want to charge these with things, you can normally do that. That'll be 50% chance for each, right? So maybe we will have a 50% chance of glowstone dust, or we might want to have a 33% chance. Of course, diamonds is kind of pricey, so I thought I would get quite a few items in there. Not too many, I mean I want to spend some diamonds on this. And this is quite nice to have, so we'll go for 50% chance here. You can play around with this until you're happy with it. Now, of course, with the dice here, we want to have 50% chance, I think, because, and well, initially anyway, if we get too many dice, we'll just reduce this, guys. That's what we'll do, okay? So they are now charged. Now let's just put this stuff back. And there we go. So let's try it out again, guys. Let's try it again for realsies this time. Chuck an item in, and you see we got much fewer items now. We obviously always need the gunpowder, so that's the thing. And we're if I stand right here, I should be able to basically do that. Yeah. So let's see. If we stand right here, we should be able to make this. I keep getting glowstone dust. I'll run out super quick. Well, anyway, this is the twinkles here then, we get that. So when you hover over here, you can just press Q. It'll actually toss it into the hopper, and you'll get the next lot of items into your inventory. It's quite nice. Like so. Alright. And the thing is, of course, I would probably want a on and off thing here, because now I'll get items in my inventory whenever I stop. But you know what, this is a good way for us to just get a lot of stars going, yeah? Now and also the cool thing is, of course, they'll be super randomized. Now, if I want to make a large batch of something, which I might do if I want to sell like batches of fireworks, right? Then I need to basically go in to the dyeing, I guess, or all of these really, except the gunpowder, and just modify them, the contents of them. So let's say I just want diamonds. Well, then I would go and take away all the coal from here. Oh yeah, 5 pieces of coal. I'm such a dummy. These need to be different items, of course. So they can be a piece of coal, a diamond, gunpowder, head, and a piece of dye, for instance, right? And the same goes here, of course. You know, I apologize, guys. I'm super dizzy. That's why we got so much glowstone anyway. What I can also do is I can say, well, I just want heads for all of these, right? So I just want to make creeper shaped ones. So then I go into this one here, and I just remove all the other items, and now it'll always produce heads when this is triggered, which it can be all the time if I just remove that piece of coal. So what I can do is I can also make batches of fireworks here, is what I'm trying to say. Another interesting feature is I can randomize one, and then I can go in and have chests out here with all the ingredients. Then I can just fill up a stack with each of the ingredients that I randomly got from here, and then I can just make them, throw them in, and do the next stack of random firework stars as well. That might be a good idea as well. Anyway, guys, now it's time for me to go and stream. So who knows what it will look like when next we come around here. Let's take the helmet off. So thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.